Hi ladies, back again. I want to share two things with you. One is a little haul, well, I say a haul, it was just a little buy from Fernli Designs. I'll put this in front here so hopefully you can pick it up, fernlidesigns.com, and this is just one of the little somethings that they're selling. They've got a lot of new items in their shop online. The postage is very good. These items are superb quality. You can see the thickness of the chipboard. Beautifully done, beautifully finished. This is another thing that they have new in the site. Two of those for under £1. You just can't odds it. These two, which I think are, if I move these out of the way, absolutely delightful. It's actually a heart with little roses and leaves. I think, you know, it would lend itself to a canvas or something of that nature that you could just use for texture backgrounds and what have you. I purchased some keys. I don't want to take them all out of the packaging because I want to be able to keep them safe, and these little bits do get lost in transit. Not that these are so little, but it's yellow locks. There are ornate keys, all of which can be used to a good effect. Then the locks for the keys, ideal for albums or that kind of thing. And there are just so many different ones to choose from. You've even got the little ditties that were the keyhole cutouts. He's just left everything in situ, but what a fabulous idea to go with the keys. Ideal. You could emboss them or paint them with metallic paint, something of that nature to make them look really something on your projects. This is cogs and wheels and that kind of thing. Absolutely beautiful, and this was a free gift that came with my purchase, which Mr. Greenwood is always done. And this is another frame here which I thought was quite delightful. It's another one of those ones where the centre, excuse the rattling, where the centre drops out and you're left with either a frame, or you could put a picture obviously on the centerpiece and keep it intact as it stands there. You've got the opportunity to either use a light side on the frame. I quite like this burnt effect. Just really clever stuff. I love it. And these little tags which I've sent out on occasions. I think I've probably sent out a smaller one, but they are just such excellent value for money. I can't recommend the site highly enough. You've always got your goods within 2 days of purchase, and these were something silly like 40 pence or 50 pence, I really don't remember, but it's for what it is, for the standard of work that's involved. You can't odds the money. Postage is, I think, around £3. It's not massive, and obviously that's outweighed by whatever you spend, but they've also got in just recently ATC cards in a pack like this, which I thought was absolutely brilliant, being as everybody is quite into their ATCs at the moment, and they come in 2 thicknesses. I can't tell you the thicknesses off the top of my head, but one is slightly thicker than the other, but you just put them together and it opens up like a wallet from what I can understand. And there are just so many things on the site. There's a lot to see, but the site is very easy to negotiate. It's all headed, and you just click on a heading and go to look at whatever your heart desires, really. So that's that little bundle of joy. I'll move that forward. Excuse my monkey old table. It's where I do my crafting. And I know everyone has seen Florence H motifs and appliques, but I just have to share this with you. It came yesterday, but I have to wait for the film crew as always, you know. But I was absolutely delighted. I actually spoke with Florence, well, no, I didn't text her, I sent her a private message explaining that I was looking to do a wall hanging, and could she please try and give me things that would, you know, fit in to that sort of thing. And this is what came. I've got a complete bodice here with, oh yeah, that's right, with these beautiful little pearl embellishments and so on that go all the way through. There are sequins and pearls. Now that would make a very nice centerpiece, or I could cut it down a little bit more. It smells absolutely beautiful. I don't know what Florence does to it. Then there is this beautiful beaded trim all the way around, which could also just be cut out very carefully and used on projects. So I was delighted with that one. Then one of the sleeves. I don't know how best to show this, but it is absolutely staggeringly beautiful. It really is. Bows again, pearls, all of this can be undone or cut up a little bit more, or whatever. It is just absolutely stunning, stunning stuff. Florence works on a first come, first served basis, and I was very fortunate to be in a situation where her email came through, and I just went to have a little look, and she gives you a really good preview of everything that she's got to sell, including prices. The postage is standard, but you really can't fault what the lady has to offer. It's excellent, excellent quality. That's just another motif. This, I believe, is an extra, but how pretty is that? Really, really gorgeous, great quality. Again, you could use it for lining, you could cut it up into single motifs and use it for corner work or anything like that. Absolutely beautiful. This one, which I fell in love with, it's a kind of beige colour, and it is just full of glittery sequins and pearls. Absolutely gorgeous. You could just cut out the pearl trim if you wanted to and use it as embellishments or textures on canvases, whatever you like really. And another one here. I hope I'm not boring you all, but I'm just so thrilled yet again with my packet and with my purchase. Beautiful. There is a flower that Florence put in, but sadly the centre embellishments come out. I've got to find that one and put it back in, but it's a satin effect, folded, beautifully put together, really full. I love it. And oh, a beautiful, beautiful stick pin. I hope you can see that. It really is exquisite. There are roses in this bottom bead here. Then the filigree in silver. Couple of rondelles in the centre and a tiny, tiny little pearl just to finish it all off. There's an ear back, which I haven't thought of, but it's a super idea, just to protect the pointed part of the stick pin, and it is really quite delightful. So thank you, Florence. That was most unexpected and very much appreciated. And then there are lots and lots of other staggeringly beautiful bits and pieces just to add to what is already a beautiful collection. Another, I'm taking this to be a hem because several of us have had this, and it must have been quite a full skirt on the wedding dress is all I can think, but it truly is beautiful. It really, really is. And there is, I would say, a good 2 yards of it, so plenty to do there, plenty to utilise. And then I think I've got a bustle bow, I'm not quite sure, but to me it looks like either the back of the dress, just at the waistline there. I can't see that being on the front. but again, it is just beautiful, beautiful quality. I'm sure I'll think of something that I can use it for. It actually could be a bodice bit, but I really, really don't think so. It's not quite the right shape for that, but beautifully made. It is really, really quite stunning, and I am absolutely delighted. So having shared that with you, I'm going to pack it all away until I start my wall hanging. But I did feel, because Florence is utterly fair with people and the quality of what she sells is really exceptional, I just felt it was a good thing to do to promote her. If you see her online with her appliques on sale, do go and check it out, because I don't think you'd be disappointed. So ladies, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for watching. Happy crafting. Take care. Bye bye.